Good morning, everybody. I wanted to do a video about the Candida and basically this big question that everybody is always asking about, always commenting about, and diet. I've already recorded this and my recording system just decided it didn't want to do it anymore. So hopefully this round it works all the way through. If it's a little jumbled or all over the place, I apologize ahead of time because it's my second round. Anyway, so basically, I just wanted to go over the big question. So my name is Alyssa Goodeaux. I'm one of the admins here, and I'm the founder of Connected Coaching Academy. And just because I know not everybody has always watched all my videos before, I'm going to do a little bit of an introduction about myself and get you familiar with me. So I'm Alyssa, and I'm a connection coach. So I focus on whole body natural health, and I help others rediscover their voice. It's a passion topic of mine, but of course it's not super relevant here, so I'm just going to keep moving quickly. And what makes me qualified to even be talking about this, my educational background includes me completing my bachelor's of science in integrated health sciences, as well as getting certifications in integrative nutrition, alchemical and evolutionary herbalism, and transformation coaching. So basically, this is all about how to use aromatherapy and essential oils, herbs, for healing and supporting the body, herbalism from a very ancient perspective and how ancients used their wisdom, and transformation coaching is emotional, mental, spiritual help, and just helping people get over roadblocks. So I want to be super clear here with all that being said that I am not a dietitian or a nutritionist, and you should always be seeking personal care with qualified professionals, especially when it comes to diet, because diet is very highly individual. And it's not fair to put a blanket statement on anything or anyone whenever it comes to health, and especially with diet. So I also want to emphasize that a lot of people prevent themselves from going and getting personalized care because it's so expensive. But I want to be super, super, super encouraging to please go see a professional, or if you really insist on doing it yourself, get a proper education in it, because you will actually just end up spending more money trying to figure it out yourself, and you can even just do more damage in the process. And I don't want that for you. So please just at least consider it. I really, really strongly encourage you to be working with a professional, or if you insist on doing it yourself, at least getting a qualified education in it. So again, diet is highly, highly, highly individual. And to tell you the truth, because there is a lot of depth to this conversation, there's just no way that I can cover it in a quick class like this. So I really want to focus on what is more important. And so that is the root of the issue, which Candida is an opportunistic infection. So what does that mean? Candida and yeast in general normally lives in our body. Like, it's a natural part of our ecosystem. It's on our skin, in our digestive system. It's just part of us. The problem comes whenever we have some kind of imbalance for whatever reason, and our immune system doesn't properly keep it in check. Our bacteria are not keeping it in check. And so really what we need to be focusing on is what is the imbalance that is causing everything to get out of whack and allow Candida to become a problem. So find your problem, find the reason that your immune system is out of balance. So that way, whenever you're getting things back under control, doing the antifungals and doing the diets and doing, all these lifestyle changes, you want to make the change last. You don't want to have to keep doing the diets over and over again. You don't want to have to keep doing the antifungal protocol over and over and over again. Until you get to the actual cause of the issue, you're going to keep, you might make progress for a little while, but then you'll have some other stumbling block, or it'll just keep resurfacing. And so we want to make sure that we're getting really uprooting that issue there. So in the meantime, I want you to focus on eating nutritionally dense foods as far as diet goes. Supporting your body and supporting your immune system is more about focusing on what your body needs. And your immune system and your good gut bacteria that keeps Candida and all these other infections in check need nutrition. That's really really important. You need nutritionally dense foods. And I want to make this super clear. It is not just about cutting out what's bad. A lot of people, especially whenever it comes to Candida diet, they focus on avoiding sugar and avoiding carbs because they turn into sugars. Of course, we know that sugar feeds yeast in general. So of course it's feeding Candida, but we're kind of missing a bigger picture here if we lose sight of what's really happening. The reason sugar is becoming a problem and Candida is becoming a problem is, one, because we eat like junk to begin with, and two, our immune system is not doing its job. Our good gut bacteria is not doing its job. So we need to be focusing on making sure that we are not eating artificial foods, we're not eating processed foods, and we have no reason to be adding extra junk to our food. We don't need to be adding sugar. We don't need to be adding, all these things. Our body will our food, our healthy food has naturally good sugars for us that we need. And I'm not going to talk about fruit very much here because I know it's a hot topic button, but I want to be clear, even vegetables and meats and things like that, they have natural sugars in them. And there's no way to completely avoid sugar. And if you get lost in this loop of sugar is, this thing of a monster that we have to constantly run from, you're going to make yourself miserable. There's just no way to do it. If there's really not, you're not failing. There's just no logical way to completely avoid it. So focus less on cutting out the bad and focus on having fun with your food, and enjoying the things that are good for you. So of course, we all know diet is highly individual, but general places to start are natural foods. So vegetables and fruits and whole grains, and meat, grass-fed meat preferably, and wild caught meat, and wild fruits and vegetables. All of these things that are naturally found in our world have the most nutritional density to them, and they're the best for us. And so the best way to support your body as a whole is to eat the rainbow, eat lots of different colors, and eat for your body. If you feel full, don't eat anymore. And you're not crazy if you're having sugar cravings, just have something healthier. Even if it makes you panic to eat fruit, I understand, it's an issue, but think about it. Eating fruit and natural sugars versus a cake that has no nutritional value in it. There's a big difference between the two. Whereas with fruit, you are getting vitamins and minerals and other thing, and water, hydration. Hydration is really important. So focus on having fun with the way that you eat, and other health problems will start to improve as well. If you're struggling with losing weight, for example, and sticking to a certain diet that you want, it's probably because the relationship that you have with food and the relationship you have with eating. So turning your focus from I can't have this and everything is bad, and focusing more on how do I have fun with the things that I want more of, that is where the secret lies. Of course, I am always here to answer questions and offer help to the best of my ability, but I do want to say, as always, that general advice is not the same as individual case taking. So what works for one person doesn't work for other people necessarily. And so I can only do so much, unless we have an actual consult and take on your journey together. But thank you for listening, and please reach out with questions and concerns, and I'll do my best. You can mention or tag me at Alyssa Goodeaux on the group. You can contact me in Messenger on Facebook. There's my Facebook link to my profile, and I have a calendar if you wanted to consult with me. As far as that goes, it's free for the first session to just kind of figure things out and give you direction to go in and that kind of stuff. So however I can be a support to you, and I hope you keep healing and keep getting healthy, and I really appreciate it. So thank you for listening, and please have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.